All right. Hello, all you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to have you all here. Thanks for being here. As always, I do appreciate it. I hope you are all doing well. I hope you had a good rest of your weekend, whatever was left of it after last night's show. And I truly do hope that you guys enjoyed Kipper night. So let's get you in. And let's see what's happening with everyone. Oh, it's great to have, wow, such a crowd. So hello, Yvonne and Lisa and Jane and Aisha and Pinky. Hey, Pinky Lee, it's nice to have you again. Moonchan, how are you? Destiny, Bartman, my friend. There you go. Just went Jessica. It's good to have you here as well. So it's good to have everybody. I'm glad you're all here. It is nice to see you all. And again, I hope everybody is doing well. So let's get started, right? Let's get going. All right, let's see what we get for you. I'm sorry. Sorry for all the quiet there for a moment. I was thinking about something completely different for a minute, but well, those little vacations do wonders, I'll say. All right. So what's going on, Yvonne? What do we have for you? Oof. I don't like the looks of this already. I'll tell you, Swords is a scary suit. Not that it's really, I shouldn't say scary. That's not the word. It's just, there's really no happiness in the suit of Swords. And you can kind of see that here, right? In the two cards that are representing Swords in this reading. There's just nothing happy about them. They always seem to be on the downer side. So, but anyhow, here's what I get for you. This is for you, Yvonne. I think you are right now, again, you understand what needs to be done for your family. You know that no matter how serious things get, you have traditions that you know, and you know them very well. And those are the things that you know you can fall back on. You can fall back on that, right? But it's not easy with everything that goes on around you. So what do you want? You want to heal, right? You want to heal emotionally. You want to, you want to be in touch with your emotions more and more all the time. And that's really kind of what that shows you, right? Because water, in tarot, water is emotions. And, she's got her feet in the water, but she's got her hand in there just a little bit, just kind of dabbing it in. You can see, of course, the other hand isn't in there. It's holding her cup. But, she really wants to be able to be in touch with her emotions. And that's you. That is you at this point, right now. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, unfortunately, Yvonne, it is all darkness. There's the moon in a couple of them. It's nighttime in almost all of them. it's not that yellow that you see a lot of, right? We see a lot of yellows in the Anna.K deck, and unfortunately, this reading is definitely not getting to where you want it to be. But again, I do think, getting in touch with your emotions would be would be what you want. You want to be able to always be in touch with them, and it's not always easy. Sometimes you are, and other times you're not. And the times you're not, then you don't, it makes you feel bad about it. It makes you feel like you need to reflect on other things, right? It makes you feel like you could be left out of things, or not, left without a friend in the world. And I think, of course, this is all because of someone who is trying to kind of do things behind everyone's back. It's always about that, right? I know it's easy for me to tell you that, but, it just shows up. It always shows up in every reading in some way or another. This is definitely telling us, that somebody is deceiving, right? They're doing things behind your back. They're trying to take something away from you. And that makes you sad. Because you can see this is almost the Queen of Cups if she's not in touch with her emotions anymore. She gets anxious, she gets stressed, she gets her mind starts racing a lot, trying to figure out what can she do to make things better? And that causes sleepless nights. That makes things just not feel good. And I think that's kind of where you are right now. I know. Isn't that a happy thought, right? Isn't that just what you want to hear? But that's what I get for you. That's what I got, Yvonne. I'm sorry to say. But yeah, very dark tonight, those cards. A lot of times we see lots of yellows, and yellows, of course, are from the sun. So, all right. So, Lise, last night you said you're going to get a message from an older woman in your family. Can I get more information on it? Yes. So, you certainly did get that. You did get a reading that said, right, that there's information coming your way, and it's coming from a woman who is older than you. And I had told Yvonne that in her reading, she got the same card, right, the mature woman. And I told Yvonne, that was the most senior, the most mature and oldest woman in the family. Yours was not. Yours was just someone who is older than you. So, just to recap, right? Just to recap what happened last night. Right? Sorry you couldn't click on the skip recap thing like you can on Netflix. Here we go with swords again. And darkness and dreary, right? You get dark clouds. It's like dark clouds everywhere. There's no sunshine when she's gone. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Nope. There's no sunshine. So the message you're going to get, I think, is going to be taken the wrong way. It's going to be a message about The right way to take it would be, it's a message about things really weighing on your mind right now. You may not see it this way, but that's what it's going to be. It's going to be all about things that are weighing on your mind, things that are carrying, things that are weighing heavily on you right now. And the message is going to be, it's going to be very clear. It's going to, it's going to tell you that you feel like you're in a place where that you don't really want to be, maybe mentally, not physically. You're not, you like where you live, you like who lives with you and all that. We're not talking about any of that, but in a headspace, right? You're not really where you want to be. All right, sorry about that. So anyhow, yeah, you're going to find that you feel like you're stuck in a place that you just don't, that's just not good for you. And it doesn't feel good. It doesn't make you feel right. It just makes you feel like you're hurt. Makes you feel lost. And now it's time, of course, to move on. It's time to move forward so that you can get away from this, from all of this sad over here. I think once you do get away, your confidence will come back, right? That confidence, because you are an extremely confident person. You always have been, you always will be. You'll always have that confidence. And I think, to get past this, you have to just take the initiative to get away from things, to get things out of your mind for a little while. And once you do that, that's going to help you. It's going to make you feel like, okay, I've got the power of my life back, and I've got my confidence back. And I think that's where you are. And I think that's what the message is going to be about. I think that's really what it's all going to be about is, stop holding on to the past. Don't let everybody else's problems be your problems. Don't get yourself in a mental situation that you just don't want to be there. If you don't want to be in it, don't be in it. Move away from it. That's the message. Make sure you get it right, though. Make sure that you see it in the right way, that somebody's not trying to do something or say something to you bad. They're actually trying to help you. Because once they help you, again, your confidence will come back. And that's what I get for you. Oh, my fabulous Farrell family. I gotta say, dark cards. Why so dark tonight? Did something happen today? Is something going on today? Or, I know, of course, the long term, but did something specific happen like just today, between yesterday and today? You're welcome. You're welcome, Lise. You're welcome, Yvonne. Hello, Peace. It's nice to have you here. All right. So, Jane, does any Aries feel and think? What does any Aries, feel and think about without you? Will he come back or not? Hey, CJ. It's good to have you. Not that you've heard of. Okay. Not that you guys are heard of. Just emotions are all very high with everybody. Of course they are. Of course they are, guys. Both of you, Lisa and Yvonne. My fabulous Farrells. I do not like unhappiness in the fabulous Farrell family. I feel like I am part of that family. I am the brother you guys never wanted, I know. Well, don't worry. The darkness is part of everybody's readings tonight. There's a little sunshine in this reading, though, for you, Jane. So I think right now you are searching for the strength and searching for the hope that and the Aries will come back to you, right? But things have changed. There's been some big changes in life and in the life of N, the Aries. And I think that is, really causing you, again, it's causing you stress and anxiety and depression. It's making you sad. It's making you just feel generally down in the dumps. If you've heard that expression, you know just what I mean. Down in the dumps. I don't think any Aries really knows which way to go. Does not know which way to go. Doesn't know what to feel. Doesn't know what to do at this point. So anything that's going to happen, anything in the future that's going to happen with the Aries is going to happen very, very slowly. It's going to take a long time. So I have to, that's what I think. That's what I'm feeling from this, Jane. That's what I'm getting from this reading. If he's going to come back, and I can't say for sure that he is, it's going to take a while because he just doesn't know what he wants to do and which way he should go. Something to think about. All right? That's what I got for you. And even if he decides to, it's going to take a while. Remember that Knight of Pentacles on the end. Oh. How's it going, Aisha? A general reading for March. All right. Maybe, just maybe, we can get a happy reading in here tonight somewhere. Somewhere. Thank you, Lee. Thank you so much for all the moderating and stuff you're doing, I see. I do appreciate that. That's a big help. So thank you. Oh, look, some happiness at the end for you here, Aisha. Oh, but you've got the Two of Rods as well. Oh, my goodness. And the Knight of Pentacles. You saw me shuffle, right? And you saw me pick them out randomly. That's the thing that kills me, right? I can pick out the same cards two readings in a row, and I shuffle. I choose random. I do all kinds of tricks like that, but it doesn't help, I guess. So here's what's going on for March. For March, you need to it's time to clean out your closet. I know. You're thinking, what? How does he know what my closet looks like? Your mental closet. Yes. That mental closet that, but I have to say, that's what it's all about. You have to make sure that you just get rid of all the things that are bothering you and bothersome, and don't go back. You can't go back. You need to move forward. You need to head in the right direction. Even if it's going to be a slow process, it might take the whole month for you to do this. But you need to get rid of those feelings, get rid of those things that are in the back of your mind and hanging out that are just doing no good. They're not doing any good for you. They're just there and making things bad, right? Just making things bad. Sometimes, throughout the month, there's going to be times where you're kind of confused about which way should you go, where should you turn, where should you, who should you turn to? Is there something going on that you should know about? Is there someone around that you should be looking for? Is there some place you should go, right? How are you going to move forward? How will I move forward here if I don't know which direction to go? Well, you know what you do? You follow the emotions. Follow your emotions. Follow the emotional connection that you feel. Somebody will be pulling towards you. Someone will be pulling you in, I should say. And that's going to be it's going to be a stronger emotional connection than you have with other people around you. And that's the direction you go in. What a crazy month March is going to be, right? Right. So that's when you start moving in a direction, you'll figure out what direction to go because you just have to follow your emotions. All right. So that's what I get for you, Aisha. Thank you. All right. Let's see. All right. So Pinky Lee, what is going on with the Pisces? What's happening with the Pisces? All right. Moonchan, I'm glad you liked my intro. It took me a while just to make it. Get the timing and the music right. Get those drums beaten. It's like war drums, right? It's like winter is coming. Bum. Well, winter's here, but... Alrighty. Let's see what we get for you, Pinky. What's going on with the Pisces? Well, I think you are really ready and prepared for the Pisces to come your way, right? You are generous and nurturing and you're getting things together and you're happy about it and you're feeling good about it. And that's important because the Pisces is coming your way and the Pisces is your knight in shining armor. Yeah, there he is. Your knight in shining armor, your Prince Charming, however you want to call him. That's your guy. That's the one. That's the person. That is your person. You just have to have a little bit of patience. Understand that that's what it's going to require. It's going to take some patience and understanding to, for the Pisces to head in your direction. And, and then it's going to take, it's going to take time for things to get more serious and for things to get to a point that you really feel like you know that person really, really well. But eventually you will, right? You'll complete what you wanted to complete. You'll finish it. You will enjoy the achievement of getting things going with the Pisces. and feeling better about it. And I think that is going to help you really feel like you found something, like you found the right person or the right things, the right feelings and stuff like that. And that's what I get for you. That's what I think, Pinky Lee. A lot of darkness, but not bad darkness in this one. Right? Not a lot of bad dark, just nighttime. So, thank you. Thank you for, especially, like I said again, for doing all of that, all the work there with the moderating. Destiny question there, and then I saw another one down here that said a little more, and that's the one I wanted to put up there. So is Keegan thinking about you? We're going back to Keegan, huh? Not just KG. Got it. Is Keegan thinking about you? You had a dream about him. All right. So let's see what we get for you. All right, Destiny. Is Keegan thinking of you because you had a dream about him? So I think in your dream, things were good. I think things were really good in your dream. I think it was happy. I think it was nice and fun and having a good time and being together. But I think again, it was a dream and you were really not seeing things the right way. Now, of course, what you want to do is you want to plant seeds. You want to see what grows with Keegan. Of course, things were in the past. You wanted to start over. You want things to get better. You really want things. You just really want things to start over and see what grows from that. But I think Keegan has started to enjoy his independence. Being independent, being on his own, or being able just to come and go and do whatever it is he pleases to do. And it's just what it's how he feels. There's no rules. There's no, there's nothing out there. He doesn't have to worry about the tradition, any traditions or anything. He doesn't have to worry about things getting serious. He can just go around and do things that he wants to do. And I think that's kind of making him feel happy, right? He feels like he's got just enough going on right now. It's just enough. And I think that's kind of how things are going right now with Keegan. So yeah, I think you had a great dream. I think it was a wonderful dream. But then you had to wake up, right? And see that it only was a dream. Okay? I'm sorry, Destiny. I can't get anybody to be happy tonight. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my maybe it's my energy that's making everybody else's energy so bad. All right, so I'm doing good. Moonchan, I'm doing good. Thank you. All right. So Bartman, how are you? My friend, how are you? You got a question. How's your friendship with Pepe V, a male, turning out so far? Okay. All right, let's see what we get for you. Thank you again for yesterday telling me, giving me the idea of how to do a different style of Kipper readings and, what to do with them. I think the 4-card style that we used worked really well. So I think I'm going to continue with that. And if anybody else had any feedback on last night's Kipper readings, please let me know. So your friendship with Pepe, I think, you've got the Queen and the Knight of Rods or Wands, right? And I think this person and you are I think you're very good friends. I think you're people person. People. How's that? No, I didn't just say it a couple times just to say it. But I think that's how you are. You like to draw people in, and you're very creative. So the two of you kind of play off each other right now, and that's a good thing. I think you're moving in a good direction. And I think that the two of you kind of help lift each other's spirits a lot right now. And it seems like that really needs to be the case, because there's times where somebody feels very insecure. One of you feels very insecure or feels like they're in pain and that they're left out on their own. And they have to realize that the other one is there for them, right? There's always a friend there. And that's what you have with this person. You and him are, have that friendship where, no, you're not ever left out, or he's not ever left out in the cold. You don't have to have all of this sadness. You don't have to have challenges. There's no challenges between the two of you. It's just a matter of, okay, when you when you need a break, or when you need some time, or when you're a bit busy or whatever, and you take time away from talking to each other or whatever, I think the two of you are okay with that. It's okay to move on for a little while and then come back to being friends. Because the friendship is enduring, right? The 3 of Cups tells you that it's a close friendship, almost like more like a sibling type of thing, even at a point. And that's not going to change. So yeah, if you don't talk to each other for a few days, or again, somebody's feeling down, well, there's always somebody else there. There's always the other person there to bring them back, bring them up, make them feel better, and make them feel good about things. And that's really what I get for you. That's really what I see. I think if things got really bad, the other person would be there for them. Is there a breakup? It's not really a breakup. It's a friend. You guys are just friends, and it's not really a breakup. But is there a gap in time? Well, maybe there is. But I think that friendship, again, I think the friendship will endure. I think there's always that idea of somebody helping somebody else out all the time. So that's what I get for you. That's what I got for you, Bartman. I hope that made sense to you. I haven't read comments at the bottom of the list yet in quite a while. So, oh, Jessica, you're doing much better after replacing a busted water pipe. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. You and CM are having the same problems. Crystals and what's she now? Crystals and paints. Yeah, she had the same problem. She had a big leak in her ceiling in her bedroom. She was telling us about a few days ago. And yeah, craziness. Oh boy. Moon Chan, what's going on? You know it's past Valentine's Day. Yes, I do too. But is my crush that you have a feeling? But is your crush going to do something for you or hiding something from you for a surprise? That's what you have a feeling of, right? You have a feeling that this person is going to do something nice for you or surprise you with something, and they're kind of keeping it like a little Christmas lie kind of deal, right? You know, it's when Christmas time rolls around and you don't tell your significant other where a little bit of money might have gone here or there because you know it was spent on their Christmas gift. Well, then you have to kind of tell a little lie about it. But then you always have the idea of you can straighten that out after it's over with. So you want to know now if your crush is going to be doing something for you still. And if so, are they keeping it a secret? Boy, oh boy, I turned over the lovers and I was all excited. Maybe something good was going to come. And then I got the Five of Swords. Yeah, the good old Five of Swords. Five of Swords, I hate. I shouldn't say I hate it. I don't hate that card, but I just don't. It's just very scary looking, right? The person looks very overbearing, and that's kind of what it's all about. I think it's all about someone playing mind games. Somebody is, not telling you everything. You're right. You said is your secret crush, or is your crush, I'm sorry, hiding something from you for a surprise. They're definitely hiding something from you. They're playing games. They are, it's causing a conflict. It's causing an issue for you internally. Now, you really care about this person, right? You really care about them and you really like them a lot because they're your crush. And you don't want anything bad to come out of this. Definitely not. You don't want that. But it feels like, there's a lot of weight on your shoulders at this point, trying to figure out why would this person be hiding things from you? Could it be for a surprise? I don't think so. I really don't think so, unfortunately. I have to be honest with you, right? I got to be honest. And I just think that there's too much going on in your crush's past for them to really strongly be involved in things right now with you. I think what used to be a nice cooperative feel, a nice feeling of doing things together has kind of gone away. I don't think that that's happening anymore. I don't think that feeling is there right now, that it's like, okay, well, we can work as a team and we can be together and then we can be, there's a lot of potential between us, because now it's just one person doing everything. And I think that's you, Moon Chan. Yeah, that's what I get for you. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sorry to all of you tonight, because I got to tell you, I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's just me. Hey, Fairy Wren. It's good to have you here. Oh, boy. So, Jessica, you would greatly appreciate a general guidance reading. I don't know, Pinky Lee, why so dark tonight? I do not know. I'll tell you, maybe it's my energy. Maybe it's me, you know? All right, so let's see what we get for you. Okay. Well, Jessica. Here's what I get. General guidance. I think the guidance right now is for you to use your intuition to make things better, to make things, so that you know what's going on around you. Use that gut feeling, right? That's your intuition, that gut feeling you get when you are, when you're talking to yourself, but you probably don't do that. Maybe that's just a me thing. But when something comes up and you kind of go over it in your head and you get like a bad feeling in your stomach, in the pit of your stomach, that's your intuition saying, no, this isn't going to be good. Or if you get no feeling, well, then maybe it's just, okay, then maybe things are good. Maybe that's a good choice. So use that intuition to make sure the things that are going on around you are really going to be helpful or hurtful. And this way you'll know ahead of time. Use your empathy. Use that, put yourself in other people's shoes, because I think that's going to help you achieve so much more if you can feel what other people are feeling, right? A little bit, I know that helps with some things. It helps with things, right? When somebody says to you, oh, I know how you feel. Do they really know how you feel? Yeah, exactly. So when you say it, oh, I know how you feel. Somebody, maybe a friend says to you, I'm getting divorced. And you say, oh, I'm so sorry. I know how you feel. Maybe that doesn't really come across as true, right? But I don't think that's you. That's not you. I mean, it's not, that's not Jessica. You are not someone who comes across as disingenuous. So, but just use that, right? Use that feeling of walking in someone else's shoes, getting away from a bad situation or moving away from something that was bad in the past, and keep going and make sure that that's okay. Because right now, I think you are emotionally balanced. I think you are a very sympathetic and generous person who really does like to have many different things that you can do, right? You have a lot of options. You have a lot of options. Some of them are probably good. Some of them maybe not so great. But you're smart. You know, right? You're smart. You're sitting there, you're reading all these books. You're smart. You know which ones are good and which ones are not good. And you know how you're going to figure that out, of course, is intuition. See, there was a story of this, right? And that's really what I get for you. Keep the past in the past. Leave the bad stuff behind you. That's always a good moral of every story, right? Don't let the bad things muddle up your future. Move on. Move on and don't go back to bad things. Good riddance to bad rubbish. All right. And that's what I get for you, Jessica. So thank you. Peace. I hope you're still here. I hope you hung out with me. Just looking to see. Hey, Taylor, I didn't see you come in. It's good to have you here. Thank you for being here. No, Bartman. I'm glad you appreciate my honesty. I try to make, I'm honest with all my readings. I just hate them after I have to do them. I just don't like them when they're sad or when there's an issue going on. But, well, all right. So, Peace, I hope you're still here. I do hope so. Oh, there you are. You are here. Yay. Well, I appreciate you hanging around and being here throughout the whole show. So you like a guy who is paralyzed from the waist down. You told him you have feelings for him, but he seems to hold back. Does he have feelings for you? So I'm going to tell you a little quick personal story. My daughter is married to a guy who is paralyzed from the waist down and has limited mobility from the waist, from the neck down. Limited mobility from the neck to the waist and no mobility from the waist down as well. And they make life work. And he was that way. He was paralyzed before they met. So she knew this going into the marriage. So it can definitely work out. It can definitely work out for you. Just saying, just giving you a little bit of a background. Not saying that's your situation. I don't know if it's just going to be good or bad according to the way things have been going, but I do know that it can work out. All right, so let's see what we got for you. Peace. Oh, look, some sunshiny pictures. Oh, until we look at that. All right, so I think you told him you had feelings for him and he seems to hold back. And I think that is, and I don't think that's the truth. I don't think I think you have feelings for him. That's not the part. I think the whole idea of him holding back is him trying to resist liking you or trying to, he wants to like you. Let's put it that way. He wants to like you. He just doesn't want you to know it. At least not yet. He's afraid, he has insecurities, and that's the problem. He's insecure about being paralyzed from the waist down. Being paralyzed from the waist down, I have to imagine he's probably in a wheelchair. right? When he goes somewhere or has to get some from one place to another or whatever it is, I'm sure he has to use a wheelchair if he's paralyzed from the waist down. I know my son-in-law does. So I got to imagine that's the truth. And I think that's a problem for him. I think that's a problem for him when it comes to thinking that someone could actually have feelings for him. I think you just have to remember to continuously just be dependable. Be there all the time. Not there, but text every day. Or, if you guys, whatever you guys are doing now, if you talk every day or however it is, whatever it is that made you like him, right? Made you get to a point where you actually told him you had feelings for him. Continue that. Keep that up. Take your time, right? Take your time, be nurturing, be caring, protect. Do all the things you can do to be protective of him, for him, right? Because he can't be protective for himself with everything. Like I said, I know this. I only know this firsthand because it's part of my family. This guy's part of my family. And I genuinely like him too. So, but I think, you have to protect him a little bit and you have to nurture this whole relationship and it'll grow. It will grow. Use your intuition. Like I was just saying in the reading to Jessica just went, right? I was saying, use your intuition, use that gut feeling. What does it tell you? Does it tell you that he has feelings for you? Do you get like little butterflies when you see him or talk to him and stuff? Does his voice change a little bit when he talks to you? Does he seem happier? These are all different things that you can use intuition for to figure out, okay, well, how is he really feeling to me, towards me? I honestly think he's very excited. He has thoughts of doing, spending time with you, and he's ready to do that and all. It's just a matter of he's insecure. He is insecure. And the only way you're going to get through that, and the only way, that's going to change is through time, right? So, you want the short answer. The short answer, does he have feelings for you? The short answer is yes. Sure he does. Why wouldn't he, right? You seem like a very nice person. You're very kind and caring, I'm sure. No doubt in my mind. You're patient, you're understanding. You just have to use that. And he will eventually let his guard down. But you have to take into consideration that, this is something that's going to be, it's not an issue. It's just a defense mechanism. And I think that's the big deal, right? He doesn't want to be hurt. He doesn't want to get hurt. And he's afraid that maybe being in the wheelchair and stuff like that, maybe that's a bit of too much for somebody. But for you, it's not. To you, it's nothing. You don't see it. And that's what I get for you, Peace. That's what I get for you. I hope that made sense. I hope that helped you. I hope that helps you. Taylor, are you still around? Taylor, let me know if you're still here. If you're here, I will get right back to you. All right. Amandine, how are you? I hope I said that right. Taylor, if you're still here, let me know, please. You're welcome. You're welcome, Peace. Oh, there you are. Good. All right. So you know what, Taylor? You will get the last free reading of the night. How about that? What a deal. So hang out. Peace. I'm glad you were happy. You're very welcome. And I did pronounce it well. Yes. I didn't try the last name, but I was just proud I got the first one right. I have to say. Wow, the King and Queen of Cups together. Again. Not again, we didn't have it tonight, but it's always nice to have them together. They're such a nice couple. So can you get a love reading? You've been wondering if things are totally over with your love interest. And I have to say, not totally. No, not totally. Not totally, Amadine. I truly believe that you can achieve what you want to achieve with this relationship, with this person, your love interest, if you really put your heart and soul into it. That's what it's going to take. If you want success and happiness, you're going to have to put all of your emotions out there. You're going to have to really use some insight. You're going to have to use that magnetism that you have, because I think you are a magnetic person. You have that magnetic personality, right? People are drawn to you. And I think that'll work really well. I think, you are sympathetic and generous and emotionally balanced right now. And I think those are all good things. Here's what to watch out for, though. Why was there the time? Why was your confidence shaken by this person? What made it so that you didn't really trust them completely at some point? Because there was a reason. There's something happened. Something definitely happened that you lost confidence in and trust in your love interest. And you're willing to give that another chance, I believe. I think you need to just take the initiative. Get in touch with your love interest. Take the initiative. Be creative. Have confidence again. And I think you're going to be all right. I think it could work. I think things are not completely over with your love interest. There are opportunities. You're just going to have to figure out, what is it that made things go so poorly, or made things, kind of go astray. And that's what I get for you. Thank you, Amandine, for being here. I do appreciate it. And I hope that you were able to subscribe and get notifications. This way you can see that I'm on every single night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And maybe, just maybe, Amandine, you could tell me where you are from. What country are you from? That's all. I'm not looking for the street address or anything crazy. I just keep a list. I keep a list of countries that people are from. And because it just amazes me that people from all the people I've spoken to from all over the world. All right. So I am just looking for, there it is, Taylor's question. And Taylor says, what are Bishop's feelings towards me currently? Taylor's got a beautiful picture of the Eiffel Tower. I don't know if that means you are from France or not, or just visited Paris. Yeah, Amandine and CJ, you're both from France. I am worldwide, I know. I have France on my list already, so I do not have to add. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. Taylor, so he is an ex that reached out to you recently after weeks of no communication. So, of course, now you want to know what the heck's going on. You visited there. You'd like to live there one day, though, huh? That's cool. Yeah, Fairy Wren, I know you're Australian. You are Australian. I put you on the list already. You made the list. That's for sure. You are on my list. Did I ever? Here, I will share the list with you all. It's in my grandmother's book. As you can tell, does this look like an old lady's book? Yes, it was. So here's what we've got. We've got Australia, New Zealand, Italy, Japan, India, Greece, Russia, Pakistan, France, Spain, England, Ireland, Scotland, Canada, United States, which includes the states of Michigan, Illinois, Wisconsin, California, Arizona, New York, Texas, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Missouri, Florida, and Oregon. We have South Africa, we have Germany, and recently Turkey. So, hey, if anybody's got another place that's not on that list, let me know. But this is it. This is my last free reading of the night. So what are Bishop's feelings towards you currently? Oh, I had Oklahoma. Oklahoma is okay. Illinois. Did I have Illinois on there already? I thought I did because somebody else is from Illinois. Someone else that I know is. Yeah, I have Illinois, right there, IL. But I do not have OK. Oklahoma is okay. There you go. Okay. Okay. Friends all over the world. I know, Fairy Wren, it amazes me. We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of this show. And, it's been great because we're like, I don't know, 400 and something subscribers in a year, which makes me happy. I was happy about that. 427 subscribers, and all of those places around the world in a year. It's amazing. So what are Bishop's feelings towards you currently? He is an ex that reached out to you recently after weeks of no communication. So I think, this really made you feel good. I think once he reached out to you, I think that made you really feel good about things, right? When Bishop reached out to you, I got to kind of imagine that's how you felt. You were like, wow, first off, it's been weeks. I can't believe you got in touch with me. And I'm kind of happy about it. And then you thought to yourself, maybe I would like to start something up, start something again with Bishop, if he feels the same way. Does he feel the same way? Does he feel like you do? You feel, happy and at peace and like you've got enough of everything all around you. But this is where things kind of come down a little bit. And I have to say, yes, you were. See, but the conversation didn't go anywhere. Yeah, exactly. And that's where this is. This tells me, okay, so you finished this conversation. You had this conversation. It made you feel good. You were happy that he called. Excuse me. You were happy that he got in touch with you. You were like, oh, maybe we should start something up again because I'm really happy where I am right now. I'm feeling good about life. So maybe we should start something up. It's been weeks. But nothing happened in the conversation. That made you sad, made you feel stressed. It made you feel like, okay, your mind is racing now because it's like, what did he really want? Why did he get in touch with me? He never told me. There was no substance to this contact, to this whole phone call or text or whatever it was. There was no substance to it. It gave me no ideas about why did Bishop get in touch with me. Well, the reason Bishop got in touch with you because he was really kind of he was looking for something that probably didn't go the way. I think he kind of realized that the conversation wasn't going to go the way he wanted it to when, right off the bat. And so he never, ever continued it. Never continued it in the direction that he wanted it to go. Unfortunately, the direction, of course, he wanted it to go was a little more of a, not a really good way, more of a temptation type of way where he wanted to tempt you into spending time or seeing him in a way that you may not have been happy about or you may not have been comfortable about. But yeah, so the conversation didn't really give you anything. It didn't get you anywhere. It just made you wonder even more, and that keeps you up, right? That makes you anxious. And yeah, I think he wanted more. I think he really wanted something a little more along these lines here. And it really didn't come out in the conversation. And I think he was smart enough to not bother trying because he knew it really wasn't going anywhere. Yeah. Jessica says he just stopped. He stopped at the right time. He did not pass go or collect his $200, which could be a blessing in disguise, right, Taylor? Right? So, but that's what I get for you. So I'm hoping that gives you a little more understanding or clarity on what was going on, what the whole thing was about. And that's what I got for you. So you're very welcome. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much for everybody who showed up, everybody who hung around, everybody who's still here. It's really good to have you all again. It's really nice to have everybody here. And I'm here every single night. So if you were here and you didn't get a reading tonight, please come back tomorrow night and try it again. Right? You can do that. I'm here every night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So I'm sure on your smartphone, you can go in there and figure out what the time difference is, since we are all over the world, which is amazing. Just amazes me that that's the truth, but it is. All right. So I hope you all have a good night. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful evening. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye now.